Hey Carl, what's up, girl? I'm fixing to go outside. Yes, we're gonna go touch some grass today. This might be TMI, but to me it's not TMI, it's my channel. Sorry, not sorry. I am in my early days of bleeding out my coo hole. And I don't know, I'm just lucky enough to find the energy and motivation to get out the house. So we're gonna go do that and have a little chit chat at the park. It's not really that hot, but it feels like it is. It's like 74 degrees outside, but I am gonna have to do like a 15-minute walk to the park. So y'all wish me luck. I'm gonna track it on my watch, but before we go, let me show you what I pack into my bags. Because the walks around here be kind of long, sometimes I have to pack a little some. So here's my little tote bag. Y'all might remember her from like my birthday vlog not too long ago. I'm taking her with me. This is an eyeglass case that I use as like a mini like cosmetic theme. You see I got cuticle oil, perfume, lip gloss, a Sharpie, some a nail file, nail clippers, a little joint in there, and a band-aid. Yeah, that goes straight up in there. Of course, my wallet. Let me make sure my ID. I have to always make sure I have my ID on me, because ironically, anytime that I be like, oh, I have my ID, I end up not having it and needing it, or I leave my ID alone and I end up needing it. My mom was just like, all the time, bring your ID with you no matter where you go. So even if it's just my ID, I just stick that thing up under that titty and call it a day. Almost just do this in there, my little tripod phone case stand thing. Yeah, I might use that. Comes in handy, honestly. iPad, because I do have like some stuff I want to talk to y'all about. Ugh, get up in there, girl. My earbuds and my little dinosaur my nephew gave me. Rawr. I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but like it's kind of good energy to me. I don't know. It's full of love because it came from my nephew. Whatever. So that's what we're taking with us. I'm honestly really nervous about this Diva Cup. Hopes and dreams, okay? Almost forgot. My freaking, it looks like a key, but it's actually, it's a knife, you know, for protection and whatnot. Let me close this protectively before I do something to myself by accident. Okay, let's bounce. You're so cute. Regret not bringing my journal. I usually bring it with me regardless of my intentions, but today I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna use it, so I might as well leave it home. And now I wish I brought it, but it's okay because I journal on my iPad, my phone too, so it really doesn't matter. Hi, my name is Cora J. Welcome back to my channel. This video is for all the people out there like me who has tried and who is still trying to figure out what is going to help them stay consistently working towards their goals. Because apparently, I don't know, maybe we don't have enough self-discipline or whatever, but that's neither here nor there. I've experimented cutting out social media so many times, and I think this time I have found a conclusion for us. I think the biggest reason why we're not consistently aligning ourselves with our goals is because we are not bored enough. Come on, like, don't just leave just because I'm mentioning boredom. Like, don't be fucking lame. What the hell? At the very least, let me explain where my thinking is coming from. It's not rocket science. It's actually pretty repetitive. It's that damn phone, girl. And honestly, for this video, you can replace that damn phone with any of your vices, whether you like to drink, you like to party, you like to smoke, you like to read all day, or you like to just not be home all day. You know what I'm saying? It could any of your vices, whether it's more on the healthy side or unhealthy side, just insert your vice there. Of course, there's a lot of factors that play into why we're not being consistent. You might have to ask yourself stuff like, is your motivation internal or external? How much space and energy is my mental health taking up? Is my perfectionism holding me back? Who is my support system, or do I even have a support system in the first place? Do I have an environment that allows me to comfortably lock in? Honestly, I'm one of the people you can trust the most with this. I understand how layered it can feel, but today we're specifically going to talk about distractions. I don't know you, I don't know your life, but I can trust that you know you, or at least you have the ability to know you. So let's be real with yourself right now. I just want to wait for these people to walk past me. Oh, it looks like they're not walking past me. It looks like they're approaching me, actually. Hello. Okay, they're gone. Yay! What things or distractions are you using to keep yourself from being present on a regular basis? I think it might be obvious, but my favorite distraction, the same way that I got a 7-hour average daily screen time and how I record these videos, is my phone, my cellular device. This is not news to me at all, but I noticed a while ago that when I get overwhelmed, it's easier for me to scroll on my phone than it is for me to like sit there and think about how I'm feeling, or to journal about it, or to talk to somebody. But let me tell you, I noticed every time that every time that I delete the clock app or Instagram, it is so much easier for me to get out the house, to go on long walks, to do self-care, and to self-reflect. As I was saying, and to do self-reflections. Like the other day, I had them deleted for at least a week, and at that time I realized how much I miss having like a Hello Kitty themed like bedroom. Oh my gosh, it's a spider. Oh, fuck. Where did it go? Is it on my pants? Oh my god, I don't know where it went. Oh, I see it. That was a close call. Homie was trying to get to know me a little bit too fast. Oh, I don't like that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, being off social media allows me to do more self-reflection. I noticed last time I took a social media break, how much I miss having a Hello Kitty themed bedroom and little Hello Kitty figurines and knickknacks, and you know what I'm saying? It's so cute. I let it all go because, you know, you grow up and you might feel like, you know, you're too old for that stuff. Not having social media, I'm just like, fuck that. I miss Hello Kitty, and next time I get the opportunity, I'm gonna get something Hello Kitty themed. Sorry, I keep looking at myself and not the camera. Y'all, please be patient with me, okay? And to add to that moment of self-reflection, the other day I was able to talk courage into myself when I was so nervous for this job interview I had. I did have the impulse to scroll on TikTok, but I didn't have TikTok, so I had no other choice but to sit with my feelings and digest it. My first instinct was to try to ignore how anxious I was, but I literally couldn't. So I sat and thought about exactly why I was anxious, and I came to the conclusion that it was just a little bit irrational. Essentially, I was scared of being embarrassed because the interview was not in a private room, like an office in the back of the store. It was just out in the open in front of the customers and whatnot, and I was just like, damn, I really hope nothing happens where like I embarrass myself. Like, what if I stutter over my words trying to answer a question, or what if this person is really mean to me and What if I just don't know how to react? You know what I'm saying? Because like people be catching me off guard when they be being dickheads. I'd rather just walk away. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just be like really in my head about it because I've had so many experiences with people just straight up embarrassing me in front of other people, like deliberately, and I would know how to respond in that moment. But then I started thinking about those moments a little bit more deeply where they've been the absolute worst times that I've been embarrassed. Like one time in college, which was honestly my last straw why I left architecture. We were doing pinups one day and my teacher just wasn't satisfied with the class's work as a whole, but she decided to take her frustration out on me, and she called over 2 of her past students, 2 of my peers, to basically watch her berate me, like break me down. At that point I just froze, kind of didn't know what to do. And then later on, you know, I had to go home and process that, you know. Unfortunately, that was not the first time that a teacher purposefully embarrassed me in front of the class or in front of my peers. Unfortunately, maybe I can make a separate video about all that. I would love to share. But I was thinking about all those moments where somebody pulled me to the side to embarrass me in front of people, and I was like, that shit was fucking crazy. Certainly this job interview at this little coffee shop cannot be worse than that. Nothing can be worse than what I've been through before. Mostly because I carry myself differently, and I will cuss you out. I don't give a fuck who you are anymore. Like, I don't care no more. I carry myself differently. So even if something like that does happen, I know how to demand the respect that I deserve, and I carry myself with respect a lot more. Just like that, immediately when I had that thought of it can't be worse than what I've been through before, my nervousness literally washed away like magic. Like I all of a sudden I was barely nervous. I just noticed like I wasn't even really nervous about the interview. I was mostly just like traumatized, and I feel like that recognition is all thanks to forcing myself to be bored and sit with my reality. Because if I let myself sit there and scroll on social media instead of having that realization, girl, I probably for real would have bombed the interview, because I'm so in my head about what if because XYZ happened to me in the past. Meanwhile, I'm safe right here. I don't have to be panicking, you know what I'm saying? Admittedly, this was a huge accomplishment for me, to convince my inner thoughts, my subconscious mind, to calm down and relax right then and there. Thank you. Mwah. Like, I ate that up. And I want you to keep in mind that besides being able to hype myself up in that moment, I've done a lot more thanks to not having social media on my phone as a distraction. And it's only been a bit more than a week. So imagine the potential growth you and I could have if we eliminated our distractions for like a month or so. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've done some type of phone detox so many times before in the past, but this time, for whatever reason, it's felt the most effective. I'm glad that I kept experimenting and I never counted the moments that I re-downloaded social media as a fail. To me, it's pretty clear why it works. You have no choice but to reflect and to busy your mind, preferably with things that's gonna get you closer to your goals. Removing distractions just leave you with less temptation. After that, it's only up to you to be honest with yourself and to choose healthier habits that's going to keep you on track to a better you. Now, in conclusion, if you're looking for a new technique to try to get you closer to your goals or keep you consistent with your goals, try taking away your distractions for a while. Give it a genuine and intentional attempt. Otherwise, you're only fooling yourself. You're only failing yourself. Afterwards, come back to this video. Let me know how you feeling. How did you like it or dislike it? Or let me know. What's your thoughts? This is just something that I've noticed has been enriching my life very well lately, and I wanted to come on here and share. I know in this era of time, it's really difficult to let go of the dopamine hits that's basically as accessible as crack in the 80s, girl. But remember this, it's only for a fun time, not a long time. Oh, jokes. Please don't do crack. Anyways, like I said in my last video, you're successful as long as you're still trying. You got this. If you made it this far, don't forget to like this video, girl. If this was your vibe, please do subscribe. And in the meantime, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Bye. I hope I don't stand up and turn into a fucking hot sauce bottle. Thumbnail. I'm a YouTuber. I'll be on this YouTube shit. Talk about some thumbnail. Bye, y'all.